everything, but you don't know anything. No destiny, I cry, stay here, you no more. No feeling, hopelessness, still cause you don't hate. True vanity, body aching, control your own fate. Invisible, real enemy, bring your mind, sit down.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? So, welcome to episode 2 of the Midnight Channel. We have Berto, Brandon, and a new guest today. Go ahead, Alec.
Wait, what do I do?
You give yourself an introduction.
Oh,
Who are
yeah.
ya?
Hi. My name is Alec. I also stream about stuff I like, heads and stuff. And you want me to just like say everything?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
So yeah, I stream and I play games on Twitch, the Purple websites. I've been a Nintendo brand ambassador. I've partnered with Ubisoft, Pokemon, and a bunch of other stuff. So we basically just do a whole bunch of like Nintendo, Pokemon, PC stuff over on that channel. And that's everywhere, pretty much everywhere. I like good stuff.
Yep.
Twitch, YouTube, whatever, and Instagram. Can't forget that. But yeah,
Right.
that's pretty much it.
It's awesome. So, we're gonna talk about a bunch of different topics today. Unfortunately, Ivan couldn't join us. He's a bit busy with classes, but hopefully he can join us next time. So today, our special guest is Alec, and you're our special guest this week, but you're always welcome if you have any time or if you just want to pop in, Alec. So, just know
Cool.
that.
Sweet.
And yeah, so I'm gonna go roundtable, and we're gonna talk about what we've been playing recently. So, Berto, I'll start with you.
Yeah, let the old man go first. So I've been playing some more Melody of Memories or Memories. Melody of that's the right one. Mom,
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts Mom.
Kingdom Hearts Mom.
Yeah, I've been slowly picking at that. I finally got to the Birth by Sleep section, which I'm excited to play through. Birth by Sleep is my favorite Kingdom Hearts game.
Ooh,
I finally play as the best trio, the BBS trio. That's a great game. I've been playing through, and the other thing I've been playing is Yakuza Like a Dragon,
Oh,
which is
sweet.
dope.
Sweet.
I'm like chapter 7. It's awesome. I love Yakuza. I'm back in Japan.
How many
It's awesome.
Yakuza games are there? Can I ask that?
There are. So, are you talking about mainline or side games?
Just all of them. All
Because this is a series. Okay. Okay. So there are. Technically, there's 8 mainline games if you count 0, because it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the newest one is technically Yakuza 7. There is a Yakuza zombie game.
A zombie game.
Yes, it's for
What?
PS3.
I didn't even know that
takes
there was a
place
zombie
in-
game.
Yes,
Wait,
it
so
takes. It's like
8 is
post-apocalyptic. 0 is like it's technically Yakuza
1? No.
7-ish.
Oh,
I mean,
7-ish.
it's 0. There you go. It starts at 0.
It starts at 0,
Um,
but it came
So
out
0
after
0 through
6.
7. Yeah, then you
0
have
through
the
Okay.
zombie game. There's a PSP game that never came out over here either. And then there's 2 like historical Japanese samurai games.
That's so weird.
I think that's all the Yakuza games.
Is the zombies game canon?
Wow. That's like a.
I don't know. I've actually never played it,
Oh, okay.
but I do want to play it. It looks very dumb. Like you
That's-
just go around with like machine guns shooting zombies, but you can still like do like the maid cafe or like the cabaret
What?
club.
Oh,
You can
okay.
still
It's playable then.
you
It's
Wait,
still
playable.
have that.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, you can still get your hostesses and all that stuff, but you can also shoot
Gotcha.
zombies, which is awesome.
dude.
I love Yakuza. It's the best.
Zombies don't stop the main
That sounds
cafe.
amazing.
No,
That sounds amazing.
you got to keep them. How are you going to be happy? You know, it's I'm scared because there's zombies, but ooh, that hostess might come over and like, smile at me.
True.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Oh man.
All right.
But yeah, I've been
alright.
playing.
So it's been those 2?
And then if you count trading card games, I've been opening up Digimon
Okay.
cards.
All right, sweet.
Excited
They
for that new
call it
Digimon
Digimon?
TCG. Yeah, there's a new Digimon TCG. It just released the pre-release was last week. The actual release is in January, but yeah, I've been building some decks.
All right, awesome.
Wow.
All right. So Alec, I'll go on to you. What have you been playing recently? Oh, excuse me.
It's not about what I've been playing. It's about what I've been hunting, Itachi.
What have
We've
you
been out here hunting ghosts. I'll call her out by name, Lisa Harris.
Oh my
Going down.
God, no.
So
Lisa
basically, yeah,
Harris.
we've been playing a lot of Phasmophobia lately. So there's that. I've been getting into Rocket League a lot more recently too, playing
Oh,
a lot of
sweet.
that. But that's old, so I'm not really too interested in talk about. But something that I have been playing recently, which is very, very interesting because I've had so many requests to play it over the years, and I never got around to it because I have a back catalog that I never actually go and play through. It just gets bigger. Anyway, I've been playing Persona 5 Royal recently.
Yes.
for, like,
Why
the
would you
past
play
couple
that
days.
garbage game?
No,
Chill,
bro.
Yakuza. Okay,
Bird
You're
up.
a real JRPG.
Listen. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of that, and I've been thoroughly impressed. The story is really wacky.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
all right.
I'm not
Alright.
super familiar with the Persona series, so
Mhm.
being told that these characters are living these lives while also there's like this palace or something that goes on in the person's psyche with a bunch of different monsters, some of which include cat
Poggies.
girls, is like really weird, but I'm into it. So I've been enjoying my time with that. Eventually, I'll make my way to Yakuza, but baby
That's
steps.
a long haul, my
Baby
guy.
steps.
That's a long
I
haul.
know it is. It's intimidating, and I know it is. but-
I
It's
also
worth
plan,
it. It's
I also-
worth it.
I also plan on going to Yakuza because Yakuza 7 looks really, really, really good. So I'm really excited for it.
But you gotta start it. You gotta start at 0.
I gotta
Gotta.
start too. I
Trust
gotta
me.
start
Just
too? Okay.
just trust me.
which is
What if
also
You
Good.
have to start with 0.
From what I've heard, you have to start the zombie game.
I have to start the zombie game on my way.
I mean, you could. You could.
Oh, I
True.
can't believe they have a zombie Yakuza game. All right. Oh well. All right.
Good luck finding a copy of that.
Oh man. All right. So now, Brandon, what have you been playing?
I'm stuck in Xenoblade Hell still.
You're stuck in Xenoblade.
Which
Hell?
one?
The game, Chronicles, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive
Mm.
Edition, the Switch one that they ported. It is rough. I'm about halfway in, and there's just so many side quests. There's
Oh,
so
man.
many.
You're...
I've done like 4 total streams of just side quests. Just
Yeah.
only side quests.
But hey, you've
And-
been
Honestly, that's-
enjoying it. Oh, there's my garage.
That's what I've been
door.
doing in Yakuza the last 4 hours. Has been just cleaning up side quests. So I feel that.
Yeah, right. You finish a side quest in Xenoblade, and then the dude gives you another one, or you just grab one from someone, and then they have like 7 more behind that. And these people are so needy.
Yeah, but at least 90% of them you can just finish without turning them in, which is amazing.
Oh, that's so good. I would absolutely never take another side quest if I had to walk all the way back.
Yeah.
I'd teleport all the way back.
Do you guys know how many
that's
side
all.
quests there are in Xenoblade?
A million.
I mean, I don't want to know.
You don't want to know.
Too many.
It's too many. It's over 400.
Too
It's over
many.
400.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 240.
No. You thought it was
Yeah,
240? It's like over 400. Oh
Wait,
man.
No, I'm good.
A lot of them is
I'm
just
good.
collect items.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them is a lot of fetch quests. So I guess I'll say what I've been playing now. So I've been playing a few things. I've been playing
Say it.
say it. Also like Brandon, I've been playing Xenoblade. I'm at the end of it though. I'm at the final chapter. I've been playing Super Mario Galaxy. Almost done with that as well. And I've been playing Spider-Man Remastered, which has been really, really fun to play through. And I'm on the 3rd act of that, so I'm almost done with all 3 of those. But after Galaxy, I have to play Luigi Galaxy, so
Oh boy.
so that'll be fun. But yeah, that's
Did you
basically
play
what's been
Spider-Man
fun.
before?
Yeah, I played Spider-Man before, but now I'm playing it in
Okay.
performance mode.
Playing with the new face.
Yeah, I'm playing the remaster with a new face, and at first I was a bit
There's a
iffy
new
on
face.
it. Yeah. So
Yeah, they
so,
changed Peter Parker's model.
He had an old,
So what?
he had a different model. So
Tom Holland.
It.
Tom Holland.
Oh.
No, no, it's because
I mean, he kind of looks more like Tom Holland. He
kinda
does.
He kind
A
of
little
does.
bit.
So the reasoning that Insomniac gave was that they wanted a different model to suit the voice actor a bit more, like a younger version of the voice actor.
Yeah, like they had like a more similar facial structure, so that like
Mhm.
the capture was better, I think.
and
Okay.
they
I
did a
don't know.
good they did a good job at it. He does look like a younger version of Yuri Lowenthal. I don't know if any of you are familiar with him, with his work, but
Nope.
he does look like a younger version of him. So they did do a good job in that department. Uh, but yeah. So that's what I've been going through. But enough of
Nope.
that.
Very
That's what we've been
cool.
playing. Let's go ahead and get into some topics. And the first topic that I want to get to is like a lot of these, Nintendo related. I want to talk about Mario Maker 1 and how it's ending its services on March 31st.
The
2021.
Nintendo Apocalypse Day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thanks, gone.
So and it's being delisted from the eShop that day as well. So it's been strange that it makes sense that it's being delisted because I don't know how many people are still playing it. Since not
But
too
why
many people
delist it? Not just like remove the servers or
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
That's,
Okay.
I don't
Actually,
know.
yeah. My bad. The servers shutting down is what makes sense. I guess they would delist it just because without the server, there's not really a point in going back to Mario Maker 1 since there's not really a single player.
No, Mario
but
Maker 1
still, I
doesn't
don't know.
have
I don't think it
anything like
did.
that.
I can't.
Make
It's
it
been such a
level.
long time. It's been such a long time since I played Mario Maker 1. I don't.
I mean,
remember
there's
we
like
had
some
it.
pre-made levels, I think, but not as much as Mario Maker 2 had like
Yeah.
like an actual single player style thing added.
So
Yeah.
it's just a bit weird, and I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on it.
Well, clearly Nintendo's gonna pull Mario out into the sidewalk right in front of everyone's eyes and just blow his brains out.
Sidewalk.
That's just
Yeah.
there's no more Mario after the 31st of March.
It's so weird. Like it's all disappearing. It's Mario 35. It's Mario Maker now. It's Super Mario 3D All Stars, and it's those three, right?
The next news item.
And
also.
yeah, the next news item.
It's not Mario, but it's the next news item also is disappearing that day.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like honestly. I get like it's kind of confusing, but I mean, I don't know if I particularly care.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
already
it's like
own
of
the
course it's
game,
going
so
away.
It's not
Yeah.
like it's going to be taken away from me.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I mean, at this point, I've played it and kind of had my fun with it.
Mhm.
Obviously, everyone that was a big creator in Mario Maker 1 has now since moved on to Mario Maker 2 due to all the additional tools and stuff that you can use. So I'm not particularly sure that I care as much about that as much as I do about some of the other things that are ending on March 31st.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I
that's
do
underst-
think it is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's I don't really care about it too much either, but it's just yeah, it's just weird.
Just an odd thing. It's just an odd thing.
And
Mhm.
I don't blame them
Yeah.
from trying to distance themselves from the Wii U as much as they could.
Hey,
I
the
mean,
Wii U was a good system. It had game.
it had game.
True.
it had like 7
Yeah.
good.
It
That's all you
had
need.
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yes.
Just drag out the Wii U and port everything good from it.
Almost done
Take
with
down
that.
everything else. It's a rough console. I would try to get rid of it also. Had good games. Just
And well, speaking of things ending on March March 31st, Fire Emblem, Shadow Dragon, and the Blade of Light released today, and it is also another limited release, which ends on March 31st.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I don't know. Are any of you picking up Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon?
I mean, I probably will just because it's $6. I mean, I like Fire Emblem.
Pretty cheap.
yeah.
I'm not interested in playing it. But I might get it. That collector's edition looked really good.
Yeah.
I was able to snag one this morning. Amazon listed it back up this morning, and I was able to snag a collector's edition for it.
Yeah, I had to talk myself
Nice.
out of not buying it because I'm like, am I just getting it because it's a limited edition? Yeah, that means I don't
Probably.
need it.
Oh, but the glass cartridge.
Yeah, I almost
Yeah,
fell
but
into
it's
that
gonna,
same trap too.
I
but it
fell
would
into
just sit
it.
in the box that it came in. I
It would-
literally have
Yeah.
my Shadows of Valentia limited edition. Just everything's in the box.
Oh,
I bought it
really?
because it had a little like Marth pixel pin. That's literally
Oh,
the reason I bought it. I
I
don't care about the other two pins. I just wanted the little Marth pixel pin.
Oh no!
That's all that
Do you
matters.
use it?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's still in the box, like I told
Oh,
you.
it's still in the box
Everything,
too. All of it is. Oh no!
everything's in the box.
I
I think all I took out was the game because I actually played it for a bit.
Okay.
But yeah, everything else
Okay.
in the box.
This is the first Fire Emblem collectors that I'm getting, and it's just so nice to be from the first game. It's
went all the way back
Yeah, I mean it's an awesome collection.
Yeah, I went all the way back to GameStop when P5R released to get a pin that they left out.
nice.
Tiny little pin, still in its plastic. Never touched it.
Yeah, I wish I got that one.
Yeah, I didn't get that either. I got my my Persona 5 Roll copy from Best Buy, and
Yeah.
yeah, I wish I would have pre-ordered Three Houses from Best Buy because they had not Best Buy, GameStop, because they had really cool pins for Three Houses. I don't know if you saw them, but they had pins for each of the houses, and I didn't go. I got my copy at Best Buy, I think.
You get a lot from
What
Best
was
Buy.
the last like pre-order bonus that you got that you like went out of your way to get for a game? Mine was I didn't pre-order Sekiro, but like I went to GameStop to make sure I got the little letter opener sword, like the katana,
Okay.
the last one.
I can't remember. I oh okay. I Smash Ultimate had collector's coins from Best Buy.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I got, and I remember going on my way to get because I really wanted it. Brandon already said the
did you
the
get it?
Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
I
one.
was able to get it.
Dope.
And yeah, so I just got it, and I also got the Ori collector's edition, which should be shipping pretty soon. And that collector's edition is really nice.
Yeah, it looks real nice.
All right. So before we go on to the next topic, I'm gonna go ahead and answer one or two questions. So
Pasta question. Answer the pasta question.
no, not the pasta question. I'm gonna prioritize Game Awards questions because that's in less than a week. And I think there was one from Lou. Oh yeah. So Lou wanted our thoughts on how we think the Game Awards is gonna work this year because of the pandemic.
They said it was like a worldwide free live stream, right?
Yeah, but I think he wants to know how we think like they're gonna handle giving the awards and all that because I think they're still gonna
Oh.
because I saw Jeff was building a stage. They were still building a stage in LA for it, but they're not gonna have an
Yeah.
audience or too many people there. So my only guess is that they're probably gonna have the devs all on like a call and bring them in once they win. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
I hope it's Skype.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
I hope it's Skype.
Also that it won't work.
Oh no.
I
Just
hope
cut
that
out midway.
hope a few of them are there, and I hope they throw the trophies at each other at high speeds.
Do you guys think there are gonna be any devs like in person? Because I don't think so.
I think it
depends
would
on if, like-
probably be at their own comfort level. No,
Yeah.
I don't see why they couldn't, but I understand
Yeah.
that some people wouldn't be comfortable with being even in proximity of a single other person.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think
the
some would probably
AMAs were
be there.
recently. Yeah, the AMAs were recently, and they had live performances like normal. But
Ooh.
obviously, a live performance is maybe 10, 20 people versus having a whole crowd, and they're not doing that at the Game Awards either. So
yeah.
I understand not having a whole crowd, but I don't see why they couldn't have couple people on stage every now and then.
Yeah, and they actually are gonna have a performance. They're gonna have a Game Awards orchestra, which I am a very big fan
Yeah.
of every year. um, I love their orchestra, and so it is. It's gonna be really interesting to see. And I know Jeff and his entire crew has been working really hard to get this going, which makes me happy because I really really like the Game Awards.
Hmm.
So
I think a few devs will be on stage. I mean, they're hosting in 3 different locations, so it stops certain devs from having to travel. Because isn't it Tokyo,
Yeah.
London, and LA?
I knew it was LA and London. I didn't know that they were also hosting it in Tokyo.
I thought it was 3 locations.
Mm,
Okay. Tokyo might be where they're doing the Game Awards orchestra, or London, one of those two. That's interesting. All right. Um
I didn't know that.
and again from Lou, he wanted to know our thoughts, and I didn't know about this until he brought it up. Apparently Dr. Disrespect is going to host his own Game Awards next year. He's gonna have his own award show, and he says that I quote, "I think the gaming industry needs an award show that focuses on things that really matter. Best multiplayer map design, best weapon skin design, best single player level, best menu music, funniest clip, gameplay clip of the year, etc., etc. It's settled next year. Reward the true creatives in the industry."
Are those categories like a meme or actual serious?
I think he's being serious.
I don't watch them, so I can't tell if that's serious. Or
I don't
Uh,
watch him either. I don't watch him either, but I think he's serious.
It
Oh.
does really seem like an in character quote from him. I mean, it's
yeah.
I mean, Doctor Disrespect, and it's fully public that it's just a character he does, and it very much seems
Yeah.
like a in character quote for a joke.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't think he's doing anything like that.
I don't know. I feel like he's like
Yeah.
he's big enough to try it out, but I don't know if he's being serious, and like that's weird. It just confuses me because like those categories, I'm like, what? It just doesn't really make
I
sense to
mean,
me.
I guess he's got the audience, but I don't really see it being anything more than just like a stream that he does.
Yeah,
Because award
Yeah.
shows, um, there's a lot of different elements that go into it, with working with developers to working with companies and publishers and stuff like that to get all of these things put into a show. And I think one of the things that makes the Game Awards so unique is that they're able to do that. They have the I don't know what you even want to call it, but like the network to be able to make something like that happen, and in addition to also make it interesting for those of us that maybe don't particularly care about who wins and who loses. I'm definitely one of those people. I mean, an award show is just an award show. It's just a glorified opinion.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think the thing that a lot of people tune in for is going to be the major announcements and worldwide premieres, which, as
Mhm.
much of a meme as it is, worldwide premieres
Premiere.
are what people, I feel like, majority tune
Yeah.
in for.
Yeah,
If it was just another award show, then I wouldn't really care.
yeah.
But I like Jeff
agree.
Keighley, and I like the ability to see all these new announcements firsthand. Like the
Yeah.
biggest one for me that sticks out was Joker being revealed for Smash Ultimate. That was so cool.
Dude,
So,
Oh man.
Getting to tune in every year and think like, what's it gonna be this time is
Yeah.
really cool. But I don't like Doctor Disrespect putting on an award show. Just another
Yeah.
glorified opinion. I don't
Yeah.
really think it'll be something that gets off the ground much further than that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think I don't think it's gonna be anything. I actually don't even think it's gonna happen. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
assuming
who-
that if it even happens.
Yeah, I don't even
Who
think
cares?
it's gonna. Yeah.
I feel like
Uh,
only his audience would care, and that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, even then, I don't know how much of his audience would
Yeah.
really
about
show
that.
up to it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't exactly like the guy, so I could care less.
Yeah. All right.
Music.
He's gonna host it from like a bathroom.
Let's go to a bathroom. Okay. All right. And we'll go with one more question that's not Game Awards related. All right. So. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna try to pick a good one. Not the pasta one. I'm deleting that one actually right now.
He was gonna say that.
Okay, this one's a good one, and I'm biased. Okay, Gambi is asking a very serious question for us. He wants to
Okay.
know who the best waifu is of all time. Alec. All right. Well, we know Alex is Lucina.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of obvious. So that's my answer.
I
I
go.
thought you actually had a serious question. I was like, wait, what did I miss?
No,
Yeah.
no. Again. I'm going with Juvia Loxer from Fairy Tale. She's the best. I love her so much.
Very expected from you.
Yeah.
In the most shocking turn of events, Sadayo Kawakami from Persona 5.
Get
Yeah.
out of here. Get out of
Not a
here.
question. She's
Dude.
the best.
No, get out of here.
Are we explaining
Alex,
why like
she's-
Marissa wants us to?
No, get out of
We're-
here.
Marissa wants us to explain.
Wait, is that response to the...
Are we gonna have a waifu bracket right now?
There's
Bro-
too many. There's too many waifus to have a bracket.
No.
It would be infinity long.
Yeah.
Be a week long podcast.
I'll
Oh.
fight people over this.
Oh man. Bro, you look like you're thinking really hard on your choice.
I am, but the best waifu is Kazuma Kiryu. There's no answer.
Kiryu,
the
nice. Oh man.
I can't pick a waifu. There's too many.
Oh, there
I
are.
can. It's
Come
cold.
on,
Why
man. Don't make him
Why
do that.
why choose?
No, yeah. We can thank Gambi for that one. Okay.
Can we thank him?
No,
Why
all right. We'll answer an actual question. All right. So
An actual question.
Oh,
Wow.
That's an actual
Wow, way to
question.
diss that
Wow.
question.
It was a
You
great
hyped that one
question.
up so much.
Okay, we are going to answer a more relevant question to the podcast. Okay. Okay. So Goose asks us, what our
Get her out of here.
favorite-
Get her out of here.
You have that as a button?
Goose asks us what our
I mean,
favorite.
I already see
game
there's
memory
like
is.
already 3 Lucinas in the shot. You don't need a 4th one.
Wait, actually, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I think Kawakami post this. I got wall space.
Oh,
They don't
man.
make that because that's called pedophilia.
Woo! Ooh! All right. We're gonna ignore that. No. Okay.
It's not a good relationship. She's your teacher. It's wrong.
And
My stance is
fine.
It is
She's
wrong.
like 20. She's
Brandon,
like early 20s.
is she?
What?
She's your teacher. It's an abuse of power.
Genuinely. She's 23 years old.
Is
She's
she?
like 24 at what? Yeah.
She's your teacher. It's an abuse of power. I'm the adult here. Listen to me.
listen to the adult Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm the
It is.
papa of this podcast.
I personally didn't like being in, or I didn't mind being in detention.
You know, I need to-
Y'all are delinquents.
Oh
Y'all
man.
need some help. Stop it. Get some help.
Okay.
This
Oh,
might be my
man.
last episode with these guys.
No.
These are all wrong people.
We're
We
burning
did a
up.
whole lot that I wouldn't do for extra credit.
Alec.
Go on to the next question, Itachi.
Okay. Goose,
Come
pick a
down
better
here.
adult.
We have, this podcast is broken down.
Oh,
That's why you can't ask a waifu question, because this is what happens.
okay. All right,
Yeah,
Goose asks what our favorite gaming memory is. Okay. Goose is asking
can't
what our
ask
favorite-
that question
When I stayed
immediately
back with Kawakami.
Yeah,
Oh
probably
my
one of the
god.
Kawakami ones, yeah.
All right.
She came and cleaned my room, but then she also cleaned me up.
No. Okay.
He's not wrong.
No. Okay. All right. So there's a few. There's a lot of gaming memories that I have.
That's
But,
such an open question.
It is. 'cause
I
there's
mean,
so
one of my
many.
favorite like multiplayer moments was in Demon Souls,
Okay.
like the original one. I was in like the Valley of Defilement, which is like the poison area. There's like a long like rope bridge that's like very small. It's like only one person can cross. And I got invaded, and literally I was on one side of the bridge and the invaders on the other side. And then we both bowed. We went into the bridge in the middle. We had our our battle, and then I rolled and thrusted and I killed him, and that was the first invasion that I'd ever won, and I was like, holy shit, this game's amazing, and that's why I love Demon Souls.
Oh, nice. Let's see.
I would probably say the launch of the Wii.
Ooh.
I remember being outside my local Best Buy waiting overnight to get that system, and I stayed up so late that the following day, even though there was a school day, I was so tired. My dad let me stay home, and I got to
Oh.
play Twilight Princess all day until I passed out. was great.
Nice.
Nice.
It was freaking cool. And also, Twilight Princess is one of my favorite Zelda games ever. So
So
it was a
Princess-
really great day.
nice. That's great.
Mm.
I mean, I guess when I don't know, one of them definitely has to be when I got a 114 running Odyssey, because I had been
Oh.
trying to get that for like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying my hardest, and that was I ended up dropping Odyssey like a week after that. So getting that like 114.42 or something was probably one of my favorites.
Alright.
What is a 114?
An
I
hour
think he
and
means
14
time.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like a speed run.
Speed run
yeah.
time, yeah.
It was really bad. It was like 13 minutes behind world record. But
Don't worry, Alec. It took me a second too. I was like, is he talking about like bowling?
Yeah.
at a
I thought he
114
was
and
talking
bowling
about like
Mario?
stars collected or something.
Yeah, I was like,
but
that's not how that works.
I get it. I get it.
Okay. I'd say for me, it was probably
Lisa Harris.
it was probably the year after Brawl came out. Actually not even a year. It was actually a few months after. It was just a few months after. I was playing through Subspace Emissary. It was my birthday, and we had people over. My cousins came, and Brawl was still very much new, so we were all playing together. And when most people started leaving, cousin and I were playing Subspace Emissary together. We were playing, and they had to go, and like a little bit after they left, Ricky showed up, and backstory: Ricky is a cousin I've known since I was born. He was 1 year old when I was born, and we've grown up. We grew up together. And he moved away when I was 8 or 6 to 8, and he moved to Texas, and I hadn't seen him for years, and I would always tell my mom that I miss Ricky. I want to see him, and he showed up to our birthday. Him and his family came, and we played Subspace Emissary together, and that made me really, really happy. So
Nice.
that's probably one of my best gaming memories.
That's a
Baby
very wholesome
Patsy.
memory.
it's so wholesome.
That's so nice and warm and fuzzy for this cold season that we're in.
Yeah, it is
I
kind of
will-
cold in here.
I know Subspace.
Well, you should be wearing a jacket. I mean, I don't know what you're doing. Also, I don't know why it's snowing in your house. You should probably get your roof looked at.
It's a feature on the roof.
Yeah.
I remember Subspace. I was like, I think 9-year-old Brandon, huge Sonic fan. Couldn't wait to play him. He's the
Oh.
last. He's the last character you get in that story mode, and I was just.
But when he comes
I
in,
sucked through
but when
all
he comes
those
in,
hours just from to be the very last one.
but that cutscene when he comes in, oh, that was nice. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. And it's kind of it's kind of similar as like the best gaming memory, but this one is a bit different. What is your guys's? There's a lot of really good moments. So, what is one of your guys' favorite gaming moments? Like moments that happen in a game. Like
Well, mine was literally from a game. But
no,
let me
no,
answer the other question
okay,
because I
hold on.
just remembered the
No.
answer to that.
Okay.
So we had a bunch of people playing Resident Evil 4 on the Wii.
Mhm.
I was doing Mercenaries mode. I was sitting in my living room and like in my chair, like playing. I was almost like out of time. I was in the barn on the first level. I kick the door open, and then immediately one of the chainsaw ladies is there. Immediately saws my head off, and I jump in my chair, and it's a wooden chair. I sit down real hard, and I break the seat, and everyone just starts laughing. I'm just like, what the hell did I do? How hard did I sit in this chair? And my mom just like, well, what'd you do to my chair? I was like, I was scared.
oh, man, that's
Oh.
great.
But yeah, so I'll answer the previous question since I
Yeah.
answered this question already.
Yeah, so and by that I mean like in game, not it could be most satisfactory moment, like most epic moment that you can think of, just like one of your favorite moments that happened in a game, like while you were playing it. Mine. Oh god, that's my garage. Mine. There's a lot, but I think I'm gonna go for Danganronpa 2. I'm not gonna say spoilers for those that haven't played it. But if you know, you know. Chapter 5, the body discovery for chapter 5 blew
after.
my mind. And when the music kicked in right after with the hard guitar riff, I felt I felt like I reached nirvana. I don't know. I felt like I was in a completely different dimension. My mind was just so blown with what happened on screen that that it just became one of like my favorite gaming moments of all time. That, and also the chapter 5 discovery from V3. It's between those two. Those two are like one of my favorite, or two of my favorite moments of all time.
I wish I could remember those chapters so distinctly, but I'm old and your memory goes. But we're planning on playing Danganronpa 2 again, so
Oh,
I'm
sweet.
excited. I was gonna look up what happens in chapter 5, but like I'm like, no, I'll let it happen organically because I remember the main beats, but like not the details. So I'm
Okay.
excited to play it again
All right, sweet.
with Silly.
I mean, I have to mention like Kingdom Hearts 3's ending. It for the most emotional damage I've ever received from a video game. But I think one of my just favorite moments, I think it was chapter 2 or I think it might have been chapter 2 of E3. There was a moment with one of the characters that was really fun.
Was
I
it
don't know.
the end?
No, it
Oh.
wasn't the end. It was
Okay.
it was like in the middle. I don't want to ruin it,
Yeah.
but it's the well, I guess the quote wouldn't ruin it. Would it?
Mm,
But you have to be careful with V3.
What
Yeah.
world was it in?
Well, it involves Kokichi.
Okay.
That
Okay.
I think it was chapter 2, but it's the it's one of those moments. I can't go into it because Danganronpa is so touchy.
If you don't
With
think
spoiling.
if you don't
Yeah.
think the quote will ruin it, then you can say it because
I
it's
don't
very
because it's not even bad. It's not like a big spoiler, but it's a lie moment.
the first
remember
time he
that?
says it, because he says a
Yeah,
lot. Okay.
Yeah, it's the one
Oh!
that had it.
Chapter 3. It's chapter 3.
It's chapter 3.
It's chapter
Yeah,
3.
it's the one
I
that
know.
had its own cut.
I know exactly what you mean. It was the fake out.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
one of
got
my
it.
favorite moments because it plays with you really badly.
Okay, got it.
I think I remember what it is, but I don't. I can't tell you.
If you look up
If you
It's a
ask me
Lie,
to-
you'll find it.
It like I might just be thinking of the wrong thing, but I have a vague idea of what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Yay,
Yeah,
Danganronpa
that-
cast.
Yeah. That or Kingdom Hearts 3's ending because I hate that ending so much.
I have another moment if Alec doesn't have anything. Got something, Alec?
I was trying to think, but I feel like it's kind of overplayed. But I think
That doesn't matter if
the
it's
moment
overplayed.
in Super Mario Galaxy, towards the beginning, when you wake up on the like the small planetoid that you start off on,
Uh-huh.
and Luma's there while you wake up, and then the camera sort of just pans out and just shows you how nothing everything is.
Yeah.
It's oddly like there I've watched that moment play out, and me, however old I was at the time, I think I was like what, 12, 13, something like that.
Uh-huh.
And I just had this weird moment of self-reflection, like, wow, I'm in space. Like, I don't know. It's it's perfectly emblematic of the story that's about to take place, which is you're in space, and the possibilities are endless. You kind of get what I'm getting at. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's really does so well at setting the stage for the story that's about to unfold and sort of where you are. It does a really good job of making you feel small, but making the world seem big.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was probably one of my favorites that I can think of. Obviously, there's way more, but it's kind of hard to draw on them just out of off command.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when Kingdom Hearts was mentioned, I was like, oh, why didn't I think of this one? The end of Kingdom Hearts 1, after you beat Ansem,
Uh-huh.
Kyrie and Sora are standing there, and he's all like, I'll find you, don't worry. And then like their hands slowly, and then just like Simple and Clean just kicks in. That's like the
Yeah.
first time that like the anime opening moment happens, but at the end that I can remember, and it was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. He's gonna find her. They're destined. And then my mom's like, we gotta go. You can't. We have to leave. And I'm like, no, but I just beat the game. The credits. I know there's something at the end. That's a
you
real
ever
thing that
find
happened. I had to beat Ansem again
Oh.
to get the secret ending. To watch the secret ending.
Oh.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts doesn't. There's no completed save file in Kingdom Hearts. You for Kingdom Hearts 1, you save before the final boss. When you beat it, you don't get a new save. Kingdom Hearts 2's ending also is great.
Yep, that's
But
also a great ending.
Yeah. When Sora and Kyrie change in a flash, oh, that's such a good cinematic.
Yeah, when you see the nobodies. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's so good. And Final Fantasy VII Remakes ending cutscene is also incredible
Ooh.
and so
Yeah.
pretty.
Alec, have you played Final Fantasy Remake?
Yes, I played it back in April. It's my first Final Fantasy game ever, and I loved it.
Oh, nice.
Same.
Oh man, it's so
I
good.
love that game so much.
So
I
good.
was blind to Final Fantasy VII story when I played it.
And the weird part is, I know someone who is very, very obsessed with the 7th installment of that series, and she tells me that particular story that was told in the remake is
Uh-huh.
like 2 hours at like the beginning
Yeah, it
of
is.
the
Yeah,
original
it's like
game.
the first like 5 hours of the game is what you played for like
Yeah.
40 hours.
Yeah.
So I heard that, I was like, what? So is this remake series gonna be like 1,000 hours long if I'm doing my math? Like,
yeah, I know.
what?
It's
How-
crazy.
Am I gonna be 50 by the time I play the last one? Like,
I know,
Jesus.
it's crazy.
I mean, think about how long it took to get to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh yeah, they're gonna
no.
restart development a few times. They might swap the development
no,
teams. It's a
no.
Square Enix thing.
They already had to restart development for 7 remake.
For 2 or
No, for
Truth
the
be
first.
told, though,
the first
7
one.
remake was actually a really long process too.
Yeah,
that
it was.
like
It was.
I think that was what, like when it was first revealed in 2011 or something ridiculous.
I think
don't
it was.
even remember.
So 2011 was like it wasn't an announcement.
That
for
was the tech
remake.
demo.
It was a tech demo,
Right.
And that
they were
was
just showing
what
off
made
the
the PS3 or
4. Right?
PS3.
the. Was
I thought
it?
they were showing off what the PS4 could do because that was leading into the PS4's release.
No, because the PS4 release was in 2013.
2020 something like that.
2013. So I think they were showing off their new engine.
No, it was PS3. It was PS3.
It was PS3. Okay. So they were showing us something off for the PS3.
Because that was in 2005.
Oh,
Mhm.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
the
it's
tech demo was from
ridiculous.
2005.
So 2005
So
was
the tech demo
the
was
tech
super
demo.
early on. I don't know if they had any inclination of what they were going to do with that. At
No,
that
they
time.
didn't. They
but
didn't.
the
can bug it up.
initial reveal trailer was in 2015, which
Yes.
we use
Yeah.
a little bit of context clues. We can decide, or we can come to the conclusion that it was already being worked on years prior to that also. So that was also a project that was in the process for a while, and it's like a small fraction of what the heck there is in the actual story.
Yeah.
The great part. The game was
It's not
fantastic.
even like, apparently it's not even the biggest part of the map either. That's
No,
just
it's
a
not.
small city or
is
something.
No,
Yeah.
because literally after you get out of that section,
It
you get the,
opens
the
up.
traditional RPG world map.
Like the overworld, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I've heard. So I'm sitting here thinking like, oh my god.
Yeah. I'm really, really curious to see what they're gonna do, and
Yeah. I
it-
really hope they see the whole thing through, but I don't know if I have the most faith in that. But I want it to happen
It's
though.
Square. I
Yeah.
mean, well, they saw through Kingdom Hearts after all the trouble it got through, but it is the Square method to restart development and change development teams,
Oh, no.
and then take a lot of delays.
Uh,
I hope.
I
that
think
there's no
they-
problems.
I think they got through those problems in the first in remake part one or whatever they're gonna call it.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean they have a solid like engine and like a lot of models. Like it should be a
That's
little
gonna look
easier.
good for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's-
don't know why they didn't do a PS5 update to unlock the frame rate, but I kind of do know why. But
All right,
uh,
chill out, Mr. Performance Mode. Calm down.
No, I don't know why they didn't do it.
60 frames
Hey, wait, when was that game-
anything.
Wasn't that game supposed to release in like on PC?
Yes, and
Yeah,
When
it's
is
supposed
that
to. Yeah.
due?
after a year, so probably March
Next
or
year.
April.
Oh,
Around April-ish is when they can.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a,
They're
it's a
gonna
year.
monster
year
the
already.
fuck out of that game. Oh
It's
god.
it's a year worth of exclusivity, and it's also coming to Series X.
Oh,
So,
oh, cool.
although
Oh,
Final
I-
Fantasy
I guess.
16, Final Fantasy 16 won't be on Series X. That's a console exclusive, but it will be on PC.
Mm,
So,
I
but-
thought you were gonna say Stadia.
very cool.
it will be on Stadia.
Cool. Man,
Thank you, Marissa,
So what's
for
next?
the gifted sub. I really appreciate it. All right. So, all right. I might regret this, but before we go on to the next topic, I want to ask you guys,
ask me about my pasta.
who's the best FF7 girl? It's Tifa.
What?
It's Tifa.
It's Tifa.
Yeah, I mean it's not a question. It's Tifa.
It's Tifa.
I don't know.
They're all good, but I love Tifa so much.
I don't know.
I love
I
Tifa.
I
so
always
The
Okay.
problem with that game is that everyone's hot.
Okay,
Like,
you're not
even
wrong.
Barrett, I'm like,
Barrett, yeah,
Fuck you,
Barrett's a
Matt.
good-looking dude.
Barrett's a hot man.
so like, it's a hard choice. I mean, obviously, everyone I think is going to come to the conclusion that if you had to pick one, Tifa's the right choice. But nobody's a bad choice either.
No, no one is. Aerith is great.
Not even
Jesse's
not
great.
even Barrett, which traditionally those kind of characters I feel like don't really get recognized all that much. But
Yeah.
even Barrett, he's like such a cool dad.
Yes.
I want him to read me a bedtime story and
Bro, when he takes those
make me
glasses
some-
off
make me some
though,
lunch. Give me some Lunchables.
Like,
When he takes some glasses off,
he takes
oh,
his
yes.
sunglasses off, man. He's got those like kind eyes. It's just like
I know.
you've seen
He'll
some shit
protect
and you're a protector, man.
Man, even
Aye.
the bad guys like rude. Like, what are you supposed to do? There's no one that's ugly in the Final Fantasy VII universe.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
I I always grew up imagining Aerith as like a princess type, which is
Mhm.
very like well
Yeah,
spoken.
everyone. Yep,
and
nope.
I was
everyone
so-
did, and that's not who she is.
No,
Yeah,
it's
she's
not.
so-
It's because her
Like-
character got changed to be more like, oh, I'm like the holy like magic person after like Crisis Core and Advent Children. Like she
Yeah.
just became like the Jesus figure. But like she
Uh-huh.
wasn't like that in the original game. She was more
No.
like in remake where she's just
Mhm.
kind of like like a spunky like
I
weird
like
girl.
that character more. Yeah.
Yeah, Aerith was great. She was always like really ahead of everyone. Like and especially like Cloud. Like when Cloud snuck out and she was just waiting at the tunnel.
Yeah.
That was just fantastic.
All right.
Tifa.
All right. So
Tifa's the answer, though. Tifa's the right answer.
Tifa. Okay.
It's not a question.
So I'll go ahead and go to the next topic, which I know Berto and
pasta?
I know Berto and I can talk about this all day, which we won't. But I do want to mention it. Alec, I don't know how familiar you are with the series. Brandon, I know you know almost nothing about it except for what happened in Kingdom Hearts.
Change up distance.
Neo, The World Ends With You, had an announcement, which is the sequel to The World Ends With You. And it showed gameplay of it, and it looks really good. And for some reason, Persona 5 started trending that day because people are stupid. And
It takes place in Shibuya, so clearly they're taking they're copying Persona 5.
I can't.
Shibuya didn't exist, doesn't exist anywhere else in Japan. It only exists in fictional video games.
Fuck off.
Oh
Wow.
man. No, but yeah. So Neo, The World Ends With You, missed opportunity to call it The World Ends With Two, but it's okay. I
glad
forgive them. It's okay. I forgive
Bro,
them.
Neo's gonna like stand. You know, Neo's gonna stand for something in the game, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's gonna be like NEO something like. It's got it. If it doesn't, I'll be very sad.
And we're not gonna find
It's
out
fucking
until the
Nomura.
after credits scene.
Yeah,
because
of
it's
course.
Nomura. Because it's Nomura.
It probably means 17 things to him. I mean, Nomura would do shit like that and then make you play a spin-off game on an entirely different console to make you figure
Well,
it
no,
out.
it's gonna end, and then he's gonna like rearrange the letters, and it's just gonna say one, and then it's like, oh, it was the same game that you just played.
So
but again,
Neo's just gonna end up changing, and it's gonna change to KH, and it's gonna and it's gonna be so. Oh man, I don't know. I saw some people theorizing that it could tie into Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, I don't think they do that.
yeah, I saw a thing regarding the end. I think the ending of Melody of Memories that they mentioned something, and then like there's a symbol in The World Ends With You, in Neo, The World Ends With You, that like could be the symbol. That I'm like, I don't know. I haven't beat the game yet, but I'm like, damn,
played
I'm
it yet.
excited to.
I'm
I'm excited to theory
so-
craft and like combine all these universes again.
Yeah. So
Give
Alec,
me
have
the
you ever...
Tetsuya, the Nomura verse.
Yeah. Alec, have you ever played The World Ends With You?
I remember when it came out, but I never got around to it.
Ah, okay.
That is probably my favorite DS game. I think.
Nice. Yeah, it's really good.
I
So
love that game so much.
that's all it is. It doesn't have a release date, but it did say spring or summer.
Next
spring?
year. Yeah.
I thought they gave
Which is
gave a season of it, but I could be wrong. But yeah, 2021. So really excited for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The art style looks awesome.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
They really translated it well to 3D, which I think
Yeah.
is cool.
Uh-huh. And so
And also the best characters in it.
Mentioning Neo like rewording itself into like one, that reminded me of there were a couple Kingdom Hearts games that ended telling you to reconnect Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
And-
reconnect.
Yeah.
My dumbass thought that meant literally. So I was super paranoid, and I thought I was playing through the remasters, and I'm like, should I load back up Kingdom Hearts 1? Because I thought it was unlocking stuff. I thought it meant
Thought it was
literally.
like the stop and swap from Banjo Kazooie.
Oh my god.
That tripped me up. I was so paranoid every time it said that.
Brandon.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh, that was funny.
all right. So next topic. This returns from last year, which kind of happy about, kind of not because of the results. But so Jeff Keighley has opened up the Game Awards Players Voice bracket, and I think it's a really cool concept. This one is he lists, I think it was 20 at first, now it's down to 10, but it was 20 games, and only the fans vote for it. Only the fans vote for what is the game of the year for them. And
Oh boy.
last year's winner was Fire Emblem Three Houses, which, thank you.
I gave it fucked over last year.
Rigged. All these waifu voters.
This year, unfortunately, Xenoblade and Persona 5 Royal are not in the top 10, so they are out of round 2. But I always really like this because it's really interesting to see. And it's also surprising me. Some of the results are surprising me. Hades is extremely high up, which makes sense.
It's not a
But
surprise at all.
The
should
one
not
that
surprise
surprises
anyone.
me is that Last of Us Part 2 is also really, really high after everything that happened this year with all the discussion surrounding it, which even though I personally really like the game, I know online discourse was really rough, and to put it lightly, was really rough. And I think I haven't checked right in like the past 2 hours, but last time I checked earlier today, it was in second place.
It is 11% behind Ghosts.
11%
Where can I
behind.
see this?
So the game,
Here, I'll link you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the Game Awards website has a tab that says player's voice, and you can vote on it. And
Oh, let me
Uh,
cast my ballot.
yeah,
get
it's
5
really
votes.
cool. It's really, really cool.
You stream.
Unfortunately,
Mm.
I am so upset. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is in last place. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this.
That's
Ori
not
slander.
surprising.
It's not surprising, but it's so saddening. So Ghost of Tsushima is number 1. Last of Us Part 2 is number 2. Hades is number 3. Miles Morales is number 4. 7 Remake is number 5. Doom Eternal is 6. Demon Souls is 7. New Horizons is 8. Among Us is 9. Still don't understand why Among Us is here. And 10 is Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Interesting.
And the top 5 advance to the final round, and on the final round you only have 1 vote. I think it's
So what is this based off of? Just like crowd favorite or any
Yeah, this-
particular
yeah,
category?
Yeah, it's just
crowd
everyone
favorite.
voting. The public.
Whatever the crowd
Ah.
wants to vote for, what they think is their favorite. It's the fan favorite.
Okay, I see.
Because in the actual ballot, the fan vote only accounts for 10% of the votes, and the rest are the
Okay. Yeah, I guess this list kind of makes sense. I mean, it's pretty much all of the titles that you see in the regular, you
yeah.
know, listings,
Hmm.
except for Among Us. I don't know if that one is quite as popular. But yeah, I guess this makes sense. Some of these I need to play. Now I'm not looking at them and reminding myself.
Yeah, that's a lot. I still I gotta play Hades one day. One day I'll get around to it. And I have
You
I have
get to it.
I have Ghost. It's sitting over there still. So
Gotta
I
play
gotta
Ghost
play
at
it.
some point.
Wait, what happened, Brad?
I gotta play Ghost at some point.
Yeah, Ghost looks really, really good.
Hmm. Is that one
Uh,
performance mode on PS5?
Yes.
Ah,
There's-
okay.
No,
So
no,
you
that-
can play it. Gotcha.
Yeah, I can play it. I can play it. Yeah, they updated it to.
It's got enough frames for Itachi.
I think they updated the load times for it too to be compatible with the SSD. And I heard that the load
Nice.
times in that game were already super quick. I don't know if any of you have played Ghost.
Nope.
But
I want to.
Yeah, I want to as
Demon
well.
Souls is gonna be my first Soulsborne game though. I've made
Ooh.
that much of a commitment. So
Nice,
whenever
nice.
I have the money,
You're
I'm gonna
in
pick up
for
Demon
you're
Souls.
in for a treat. You're in
Oh,
for
I
a
am. I know. I've heard a lot
Right.
of great things about it.
My first
That
Souls
game is
Soulsborne
amazing.
game was Sekiro, and I could not get through it because I suck. No, it was actually it was the load times for me. Reloading in after I died every time was really, really rough.
Well, it's to make you think about your mistakes and like, oh, why is it bad?
No, because every time I die, I get more frustrated, and I die even quicker the next time, and then I have to wait like 2
Well,
minutes.
yes,
to-
that's
I'm like,
that's what happens because you have the whole point of those games is you gotta be calm
I know.
and you just gotta accept what's gonna happen and then you gotta walk in like you're a fucking badass. Like, yo, I'm a fucking samurai.
I couldn't get to
But if you
it.
touch me twice, I'm dead. So I just gotta not get hit.
I couldn't get through Lady Butterfly. Oh my gosh.
That is a
God.
tough fight. That is a tough fight though.
Lady Butterfly is what I stopped. I couldn't beat Lady Butterfly, and I got so upset. Oh man. I will say though.
That's one of those games like as soon as someone talks about it, I'm like, I have to play that game again.
I do want to replay it though because it's 60 FPS on PS5.
Oh no.
That's how you'll get good. See, there just weren't enough frames for your eyes to see everything.
Exactly. So
You need all the frames.
How's
Me,
it
I
supposed
can
to
do
play
like
through
whatever.
a PowerPoint slide, man. Come on.
No, in all seriousness
Yeah.
though, I do want to give it another shot because it is a really good game. I just got too frustrated with it, but if the load times are a lot better now that it's on the PS5, it might be easier because that's one of the reasons why I was able to get through Celeste. Because if Celeste had the same loading times as Sekiro, I would not have done Celeste.
Yeah,
Celeste-
but Celeste is also loading way less than
yes,
Sekiro is.
yeah, it's loading a lot less, obviously.
Seeing the Kevin blocks.
The Kevin, oh
Yeah,
my
but
god, I hate the Kevin. part.
But yeah,
Okay.
Demon Souls has real fast loading times from what I've seen though. It's like almost like instant from you die, like you're back in like 2 to 3 seconds.
Yeah,
So
I do want to play Demon Souls. So, and
Does
speaking of-
anybody? Can I ask a random question? Does anybody know why Demon Souls is like $10 more than a normal game?
because it's PS5.
They're raising next gen prices to 70.
Oh, really?
Yeah, most.
Oh,
most,
that actually was a thing.
Yeah, so Sony said that
Oh, wow.
that their games that they want to price them between 50 to 70.
So it's not all the same. There's no standard.
I think the standard is gonna be 70, but Sony said that they're gonna
Oof.
base it based off of their development. Like Miles Morales is 50 because it's a smaller game, and if it include the one that includes Spider-Man Remastered is 70. And
Yeah.
like Ricky saying in the chat, he says first party games will be $70 that are exclusive to PS5. Miles was smaller in stature though. So it's gonna be on a case by case basis.
Yeah.
I know like Sackboy, I think that's 50 as well.
Yeah, I
Or
think that's also a
60.
lower price game.
But yeah, Demon Souls,
God.
Godfall for some reason is 70. And
He's like, that trash is 70. I'm not sure why.
I
But...
don't know why. It's 70.
If you want to throw $70 into the garbage, there you go.
Yeah, there it is. It's there.
Oh my
For a
god,
year.
man.
Since like what, last year's E3, Itachi?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my-
I've been trashing on that game since announcement. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so boring. Like it looks so boring.
Yeah.
But
It would be fun. I feel like
Oh
it.
my god.
I will give you guys a tip though. If you guys don't mind going to Walmart, Walmart for some reason since 2019 Memorial Day, they started selling all their new games at the price that they buy it from the companies. So Walmart doesn't make profit from video games. I think their strategy is to get you into the store to buy a game
Yeah.
and to get distracted
Yep.
and buy other things. So so
It's not for like every game though.
yeah, it's not.
like,
It
there's
actually
certain-
wasn't for
I kn-
Miles.
Like certain Sony first party games, like I think Last of Us was still 60 when it came out.
Yeah,
Versus like you could get like Final Fantasy 7 for like 50 instead.
It's most games though. Like 3D All Stars, I got that for $52
Yep.
because that's what.
Yeah, all
they
the
sold it
Nintendo
at.
stuff is 50 as well.
Yeah.
It-
Miles Morales is still regular price. Demon Souls is still regular price. Godfall is 60 for some reason.
There's waifu. Bring out the waifu.
You get Walmart cards. I got this. I specifically bought Kingdom Hearts free because I had it digitally. I wanted it on my shelf, and the moment I saw it came with these little dumb cards, easy sold. Like, you get those at Walmart. For some
Yeah,
reason,
so-
Walmart's the only place. They're just paper. Cardboard.
Yeah, Walmart always sells their games or most of their games at what they buy them. So I would recommend going there before anywhere else, unless you see a really good deal online, because there are some really good
I
deals
see.
online. And speaking of deals, did did you guys pick anything up for Black Friday? During Black Friday?
Nope.
Nope.
I bought Pokemon cards.
Well, I guess I ordered ahead of time, but I got my PS5.
Hey.
But
Oh,
it's not
nice.
a deal, so.
Oh, nice. That what's in there? That's the Raichu collection, right?
Yeah, it's Shining Legends. I've had this since July. I don't know why I've
Nice.
never opened it.
We haven't opened it
Because you need because you need to send it to me.
No, I thought like Christmas. If there's like some random 8-year-old, I'm gonna be doing great. No, I bought Christmas gifts.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
also
about the
bought
people
Christmas
we got.
gifts.
Nice.
I won't say for who because I don't know if they're watching, but I will say I'm gonna make you happy, Berto. I bought 13 Sentinels, not for me, but for someone.
Yes, I sold one copy of that game.
I bought 13 Sentinels for someone.
Oh, that
so-
game is so good. I mean, I got one of my friends to buy Persona 5 Royal.
8% for Royal was super cheap for Black Friday.
Yeah. It was like $20. I was like, dude, you have to buy this.
Yeah,
Please.
I got
Yeah.
it for 30 on PSN.
Hey, I'm pretty sure GameStop had it for 30 as well, or I think it was like slightly lower.
No,
I
it
think
was
it was like 27.
It was like 20. It went from like 20 to 25 or something. But
Uh,
either way, it's a good ass deal for that game.
yeah, it's
That's a
great.
steal.
I actually saw
Literally,
Royal.
a steal.
I saw Royal at my Walmart for $5 because it was on
Yeah.
clearance, and I was like, "What?"
Those clearance deals.
I was like, "What?"
I'll get him a copy.
So yeah, after a while, a game releases, Walmart does clearances, so might check those out. Too, Walmart has some surprisingly good game deals.
Welcome to the deals cast.
The deals count.
The deals cast. All right. Well, I don't think many of us about Black Friday stuff. So I'm gonna go on to another small topic and then answer some questions. So another really small topic is there was a new Spider-Man patch for Spider-Man Remastered, and it lets you transfer your save from Spider-Man PS4 to Remastered. And if you do, if you got a platinum in the original on the 2018 game, then that platinum transfers over and you get a new platinum for Remastered.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I found that really
Double
cool.
platinum.
Yeah, it's really really cool. Don't really have too much to say about that except that it was a really really nice update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just choose to be platinum it because I didn't platinum it in the first place.
Oh yeah.
I dropped that game because I think it was in my PlayStation, and I think I forget what it was. I think Final Fantasy came out and immediately left my PlayStation
Nope.
and never went back.
All right. All right. So all right. Let me go ahead and get a new question. So
Pasta.
no. Do you still have the pasta question down there?
I put it back.
Oh, why you put it? Okay. All right. This one is from Jerry. Now that the new consoles are out, do you think that the Switch still holds the same quality compared to them, like to own a Switch? And I say yes, 100%. It still has its own quality that, even though not as powerful as the PS5 or the Series X, I still think that there is big merit to owning a Switch.
Yeah, until I can take my PS4 wherever I want. Yeah, the Switch wins.
True.
Yeah, no, there's just so many there's just so many things to the Switch, even aside from third-party games. Like I love Nintendo exclusives. Age of Calamity just came out. I still don't have it, but I'm really excited to play it. And
Ooh,
I'm
wow.
I'm not gonna play
My
Age of
copy comes
Calamity.
tomorrow. I'm
Oh,
excited.
sweet. I mean, I'm not gonna play Age of Calamity on the PS5 or the Series X. Like, there's still the Switch is still a very much high quality console, and it's still gonna be here for at least 3 more years. At the very least, I want to say 3 more years. I don't think that it needs to be as powerful as the new consoles to be at the same quality. I think I think that still has its own merits to it, its own benefits.
Yeah, I mean that's just like comparing like AAA games to indie games. Like Celeste is one of the best games I've ever played, and it doesn't look like God of War.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah, I just think it's a different type of quality.
Yeah.
definitely.
I don't know. You can make the argument that like the Switch games don't ever really hit as highs of PlayStation games, but I don't know. There's a few that really do surpass a lot of the PlayStation games. I think if you are not really into gaming, that's like one of the best places to start if you wanted an up-to-date console, because you get a lot of the Wii U's catalog also that was really good, you only get like the good parts of the Wii U catalog, not like Zombie U.
I heard Zombie U was good.
Was it though?
I heard
Was it?
Zombie U was good. I didn't play it, but I heard it was good.
It was okay.
You played it, Alec?
It's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it was. I heard it was good. I didn't play it though.
One of those things. It's like it's not really anything super amazing to write home about, but it's fun, I guess, for like
Huh.
one of the launch titles.
All right. And another question is from Gamby. And he's asking, it's not a waifu question this time. He's asking if we think that Google Stadia is a good gaming service, and if not, do we think it can ever be?
No and yes.
Yes, I also agree. I think in that order, no and yes, for me. I don't think it's a good service right now, but I think it can. I don't think it will though.
I think
Yeah, I mean,
uh,
Google has a history of killing things.
Yeah.
have you guys ever like tried anything on it yet?
I haven't tried
No,
out.
no.
I haven't tried anything on it.
Okay. So right now there is a free demo that you can play from your browser on Google Chrome for Immortals: Phoenix Rising.
Mhm.
That is like the most recent big game that they put on there. And as someone who's played both a version of that locally and on Stadia, I can tell you that with my situation, it feels really good. Like the latency is almost unnoticeable. And you're talking from someone who plays a lot of competitive games and is probably more into the frames per second thing than Itachi is. I mean, I don't know why that's a sticking point for you with the PS5, but
I just love how
for someone who
smooth it
plays a lot of
is.
like hardcore competitive FPS games, I mean, for the average person, I really don't think you'll notice a difference. In my situation, though, is the bullet point there. I have
Yeah.
gigabit internet, pretty good latency with my servers that I connect to, so for me, it plays really well, and it's actually really magical to be able to just open up Chrome and go to a website and play a full console game
Mhm.
from my browser.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be like that for everybody. It is really going to depend on your internet speeds. It's going to depend on how close you are to Google servers and a bunch of other factors as well. So for me, it plays fine, but for others, maybe not. I think what's going to happen is that as technology progresses and as more people, what's the word? Like as the average internet connection speed rises in the US and across the world, maybe something like that will be a little bit more accessible. But for the time being, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
that's the
way.
main problem is the internet infrastructure is not there. Even in America,
Yeah.
the internet infrastructure just doesn't exist to like give everyone that like, oh, let me just turn on my phone and I'll just like, oh, I can play it 100% like great. You know, it's just we don't have
Mhm.
that technology.
Maybe
Well, we do, but it's not available.
to everyone. Yeah. Maybe if Google
Yeah.
Fiber
Yeah.
was available like everywhere, because I hear Google Fiber is really really good, and I really want to try it.
Yep.
But I nowhere near me has Google Fiber. I am stuck with Spectrum, which yeah.
Yeah.
Spectrum is
Talk
something.
Spectrum?
No, I don't
Oh,
want to talk. I don't want to talk Spectrum.
Good
no.
old Spectrum.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I
Good idea.
I
Just-
think. Yeah. Go for it, Brandon.
It's a good idea. There's too many variables at the moment. People's
Yeah.
internets.
I think it's a little ahead of its time.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think that Microsoft is doing it a lot better than them with xCloud. I don't know if you guys have tried xCloud,
Mhm.
but I've tried it on my phone and it works really well. I played Ori on it. It's tied to Xbox Games Pass, so if you have Games Pass Ultimate, you don't even need to buy a game. You just open the app, launch a game, and it connect the controller to Bluetooth, and you're playing.
That's
And
so cool.
it just I think the big, like, there's two big things to it. One, internet speeds, like you guys said, it's still really limited, and two, you having to buy the games on Stadia, and you
Yeah.
can't you can't even play them natively on you can't download them, like you have to play them
Yeah.
through the web, through the internet connection, like to stream it. You have to
Yeah.
stream it, And I think
Stadia is a little different in that way.
yeah, I think that's rough, especially because, like Berto said, Google has a habit of killing things. So what happens 2 years down the line? Stadia isn't giving them any revenue, and they decide to kill it. All the games that the Stadia users bought, where did they go? They don't get the money back. They don't have the game anymore. They can't stream it anymore. Like it's just there's a lot of things wrong. It has a lot of flaws, but it does have potential. It's not a good service, I don't think, right now, but I think it can be good.
Yeah. Just a few tweaks here and there. Like even something as simple as the option to install things locally would make
Yeah.
a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make a really big difference. And who knows what Amazon's doing right now? I don't know what Amazon's up to. I forgot Luna existed until we were talking about this.
Something.
I forgot Amazon Luna existed until it just popped up into my head as I was talking about Stadia. I
Yeah.
don't know. But we'll see where it goes. I do think Microsoft is doing the best job at the whole streaming thing, though.
Yeah, as far as like streaming games outside of the console, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Streaming outside the console. And speaking of Xbox and services, so Jim Ryan, CEO of PlayStation, is hinting at PS Now and PS Plus upgrades, which kind of leads me to think that they're thinking of turning PS Now into a Game Pass type service to compete with Microsoft.
Hope so.
I think that would be really, really good for them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be at the same quality, since Microsoft Game Pass is really, really good. But
They've been investing in it for years, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it seems like it seems like it. They said that they have big plans for it, and I think that it'd be pretty cool. And if they put their games, their first party games, day and date with the service, I think it could be really big with users.
Yeah, I'd buy into it for
Yeah.
sure. I'd much rather have a subscription service than like now that I know that games are going to start costing $70. Like,
Yeah.
no way am I
Y-
paying that, man.
Yeah.
No. So
Uh-huh.
to have an option like that would be stellar, and I think that would be wise of them to do anyway, because for as much as Sony is killing it in the exclusive department, Xbox is absolutely wrecking Sony in the services department.
Oh, 100%.
Like their services
Yep.
are just too good,
Yeah.
like way good. They just need the games. Is all it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's true. You're right. I do like that
Bribing
they.
people.
Oh, what happened, man?
They start bribing people.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in their case, buying them.
Yeah.
You know?
I do really like that PlayStation added the what's it called? The PlayStation Plus Legacy thing, or for PS4 games. On PS5 you can play I think it's like 20 PS4 games, like 20 of their hits.
Yeah.
And it includes like Crash, Insane Trilogy, it includes God of War, Days Gone, Final Fantasy
Yeah,
15
Vanilla
Royal
Persona
Edition.
5.
Yeah, Vanilla Persona 5. It includes a lot of really, really good games, and I hope they actually expand on that. I hope it's not just those games. I feel like
I think they're cycling out next month, like to a new set.
oh, that'd be
Yeah,
that'd
I did some browsing on the PSN since I've got it,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure that's what it says on the store, is that it'll change every month, like the roster.
I see. Oh, are you talking
And you
about
get
the
a different selection,
Are you talking about the PS Plus games or the
like the ones that you were just talking about, like
Okay.
the PS4 ones.
Oh, really?
Hmm
Oh, interesting. Okay,
I'm not sure because
I
I'm not
didn't
really
check.
too into the PSN stuff up until now.
Mhm.
So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how
Okay.
it's they're planning to do it.
All right. Well, we'll see. I didn't hear anything about that, but I mean, it's already December, so we don't have too much longer to figure that out.
Yeah.
True.
So yeah, I think that it'd be a really good idea for them. And getting away from services, this one was pretty crazy because it's been such a long time, and Birdo, I'm pretty sure you're happy about this.
Yeah,
Yuri-
my favorite Pokemon.
Yuri Geller, the magician, says that Nintendo can now print
Con man.
that Nintendo can now
True.
print Kadabra cards.
Thanks, man.
This was so stupid. Oh my gosh.
Very cool, dude.
This is such a weird story because like Nintendo just like they didn't give this man like control of Kadabra, but they're like, oh, we don't want to get sued,
Mhm.
you know, because like this happened, I believe, when like a couple years after Pokemon had just started coming out,
Yeah, it
and he was like, oh
happened
well, this
that long ago. Yeah.
like the Japanese names of Abracadabra and Alakazam are like all based off of other magicians. It's like Geller's off Kadabra, and then one of them's named after Houdini.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the third one is. So like he took that as like, oh well, you're clearly this is my likeness because I am this weird anthropomorphic animal that can bend a spoon that has like a fox face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he threatened to like sue them for like millions of dollars. Nintendo's like, well, I guess we'll just not do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Kadabra's just like not existed for a while, which is weird.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So and that was so did you guys see why he ended up changing his mind?
It's because of the
He had a
cards,
change
right?
of heart.
Wait,
I just put it together in my head.
Yes, yeah, change of heart.
Wait a minute.
But
He got a calling card.
it was
Phantom Thieves apart from the internet.
oh no. It was because his grandkids kept crying about it.
Oh,
his,
God.
his grandkids begged him to let them do it, and I don't know if you guys saw the tweet, but his tweet sounded so like it was an apology, like he was sorry, but he was like Nintendo can now print my card onto the internet. Like,
Yeah, he it's
It's like
very
he
much
was-
just like, oh, like
He's doing
I'm
us a
releasing
favor.
this.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's like, you can thank me when you get your new Kadabra card.
yeah. I'm
Oh,
like,
cool.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man.
Excuse who are you?
I'm just gonna hit him with the Humegalola and keep
Oh
going
my
about my day. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I remember. I feel like I remember vaguely whenever that first happened, and at the time I didn't really care because if I think about it, if I take a step back and think about it, if that didn't happen, how many Kadabra cards would have been printed anyway?
Not a lot.
Probably not a lot
yeah,
because
probably
I
not
feel
too
like
many.
out of the whole line, most people probably prefer Alakazam anyway, and Abra is just one of the mainstay Pokemon too. So
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't have been a lot anyway. But it's just the general attitude he had. I think that really was just like, dude,
Come on, man.
come on. This is the
Yeah.
most we've talked about
He
you
really
in
wants the credit.
ever.
He wants the credit for
really
for
does.
Kadabra. It's like, yeah, you can have my Pokemon version on a card. I'll
Sure, man.
allow it.
You keep bending your spoons, okay? I'm gonna keep doing what I was doing.
Yeah. I
They
can't
have a-
believe this.
right?
Which I think that was another aspect of it, right? Is like part of his act was he bent spoons. or
His
something.
Yes.
big thing was that he bent spoons with his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he would like heat them
But yeah.
up and then.
Yeah.
There's so many ways to do that trick, and I mean he was born in 1946, so maybe he came up with his own way of doing the dumb spoon trick. I never got it. I tried my
Man,
hand at magic for like 2 years, and I just never got the bending spoon thing. It just
Brandon
looks
hit him with the dumb spoon trick.
Dumb spoon trick.
You bend a spoon.
He's not
That's
impressed.
That's cool. You can bend a spoon. I mean, it's not impressive.
Oh man. Oh.
Would they ever print for TCG? Would they ever print like the second or third stage of Pokemon?
Yeah.
Like just on their own in a set
For-
without the first stage? Like
No, they would print them all together.
yeah, because they have
Yeah.
to be playable. Like for TCG, you have to play them in order. So if
I think
if they
yeah,
were
Kadabra
gonna
hasn't been
print
printed in a while.
Alakazam, yeah, if they were gonna print Alakazam, they would probably end up printing Kadabra alongside them in
Well,
Abra.
there's cards that don't require evolutions, like EXs
Yeah,
or
like
GXs
I was
or
gonna say
or
EX
Vs.
is probably. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it would just be like, oh, here's Alakazam. He's a basic Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because Alakazam has appeared. Like they literally are printing a card of him in like the next set.
Mhm.
hmm
And I get that.
And like in total, just based off of what I can see off of Bulbapedia, there's been like 9 Abras, excluding the Sabrina's collection from the Gym Heroes series,
Mhm.
because those don't include the other evolutions. But there was like 9 of Abra too. So I don't know. It's probably kind of pointless to think about it, but just another thing I was
Yeah.
like, probably wouldn't have mattered anyway, dude. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Brandon, were you gonna say something right now? I thought you were.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, keeping up with the Pokemon topics, next year is Pokemon's 25th anniversary, and they showed their new logo. Uh, they showed their logo, and they also announced that they have plans to make it a very special year.
Yeah. I mean, I would assume so. It's an anniversary.
What do you think? What
I
do you
feel
think?
like people tend to look too much into statements like that, but
Yeah.
I think it's also reasonable to expect that there's going to be something cool coming.
Yeah.
So I'm on both sides of it, to be honest.
Yes, I am too, because there's no way a company's gonna be like, yeah, we're not doing anything special for you. It's gonna be alright.
What I'm already upset about is the flu of comments that I'm gonna get being like, I can't believe Pokemon is gypping us again. They're not giving us the Diamond and Pearl remakes like they said they would, but they didn't say it, but I said that they would. So that means that they said it. So I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
But clearly they remade
What the hell,
Holland,
Game
so they
Freak?
have to remake the other ones.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I personally think that they're gonna do Let's Go Johto next year.
See,
Fuck,
and
I hope
I'm
not.
of the mind that I think the Let's Go games are way better than the remakes were. I love the
Get-
Let's Go.
all right.
Eevee and
End the
Pikachu.
call. End the call.
That was
End the call.
way-
I'm out of here. End the
I
call.
much prefer the more laser focus on the characters, because like when you play Let's Go Pikachu, right, it
Mhm.
almost feels like you're playing the original, what's it called, Indigo League,
Yeah,
and I like that. I think that's really cool, and to see something like that for Johto would be awesome. I don't think I necessarily care about Diamond and Pearl and all the other games getting remade, because they already look as good as they can, on a Switch. I mean, I guess I'm going from DS to Switch would be pretty cool, but I don't know. I like over the years I've just kind of I my tune has changed a little bit. I
Okay.
loved the remakes back when Gen 3 got theirs done,
hmm
but I think ever since then I was just like, I want to see Pokemon in a different light, and Let's Go definitely scratched that itch for me, I think.
Do you guys think a Let's Go game has a higher chance than Johto remakes next year?
Sadly,
Not
Yes.
Johto. Sinnoh remakes.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I would bet my money on either of them, because Pokemon does have a really packed year next year.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they're going to fit that all into the release schedule, especially considering the pandemic is now a thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I would probably say that, yeah, Let's Go Johto would be more likely in my head than
Yeah.
Diamond and Pearl remakes.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was either or, I feel like they would probably go with Let's Go Johto, as much as I wish that would not happen.
I don't think those games are perfect, though, Rockman. I don't like the catching in that game.
I
I
just
hate
I
it.
don't want
It's
another
awful.
one. There's good parts of that game. Like it looks great,
I'll take it,
but
with
catching
some
is
tweaks.
awful.
Yeah.
That's
I
like
did not
enough.
like the
That's
catching.
enough for me to like I beat it, but like
It was 2 Pokemon Go, and I don't really like Pokemon Go to begin with, so I did not really enjoy collecting the decks. But if that changed to like, if it was a unique blend of Let's Go and the overworlds from Sword and Shield, that would be cool,
Okay.
because I love the wild areas. Those are really awesome, and to see shinies in the overworld would be really cool. To see actual trainers
Yeah.
with stories
I don't understand
that you're familiar with in the overworld and the wild area would be really cool.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why they had you be able to see shinies in Let's Go, but you can't see them in
Ominous?
the overworld in Sword and Shield, right?
No,
Nope.
you have to
Yeah,
run into them.
yeah. I found that really weird.
I think it's weird too, and the more I talk about it, the more I find that it's just a matter of preference. I prefer to be able to see Pokemon in the overworld. Some people prefer having the random aspect to it, of
Really?
going into encounter first.
Oh.
Some people prefer walking around in grass, which I
I-
still don't get.
I
I mean,
think
we played it, we dealt with it, but
yeah,
that's not the way that I want to play it anymore.
yeah.
now that we have this new system.
I think seeing Pokemon in the overworld is great. It makes the world feel so much more lively, and I just
Yeah.
I love how it is. That was one of the best things I thought about Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I thought that the introduction of seeing them in the overworld was so
yeah.
great.
That I find that game pulled me in to its universe better than Sword and Shield did. Better than a lot of other Pokemons did. It's just like you feel like you're living there with your Pokemon. Like one of my favorite things from that game is when you walk around with Snorlax and you hop onto his belly and he walks around with you. Like just little stuff like that is so cool. And
Yeah, and then but
to
then
be
you
able
get
to
into
see
a
that
battle
again
with a
would be
wild
cool.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
And then you have to throw
yeah,
a
of course,
ball
all
at
the
it.
immersion's
And then
broken,
I'm
you
like,
gotta-
oh, this game.
you
this
have a
game
little
sucks.
Pokeball in your hand, you gotta throw it, and it's like, oh, okay, well I missed. So
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean,
I-
that's just Game Freak being Game Freak though. Like they
Yeah.
do cool things in one game, and they're like, we'll never do this in the other games. Throw it away. Throw away that code.
Mega
Yeah.
Evolution.
We don't need the
oh,
we don't
yeah,
need the
Mega
Dex Nav.
Evolutions.
Baby, come back.
Mega Evolutions.
I see J3 talking about it in chat and just reminded me how much I miss those two.
Aw.
Megas were good.
I miss Megas.
Megas were good.
But yeah.
Mhm.
So, do you guys think there'll be okay? So in 2016, when it was their 20th anniversary, they did release Pokemon Go and Sun and Moon that year.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys think that they will do not it could be obviously not Gen 9. Do you think they could do Sinnoh, or do you think they will? Not could, because it could. Do you think there will be, like, if you had to say right now yes or no, Sinnoh, Let's Go, or something similar to a main game style? Do you think it will be happen?
Yeah,
next year?
Pokemon Sleep.
Pokemon's, oh no, I completely forgot it's Pokemon Sleep.
That's gonna be the big 2021 release. Happy
Oh,
25th
no.
anniversary. Now go to sleep.
Yeah, do
Dude.
you okay, let me rephrase
Whether
that.
they come out or not,
yeah.
I'm just excited about new Pokemon Snap. I've been waiting so many years for
New
that.
Pokemon
Yeah.
Snap looks really, really good.
I mean, honestly, that's probably the big, anniversary thing is a Pokemon Snap.
it might be. They could.
It could be, yeah.
They could advertise that as the big one. Brandon, have you ever played Pokemon Snap?
Nah.
It's really fun.
I have the ability to, but nah. I
Oh,
was going to
yeah.
at one point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited for that. It looks really good. Although, we'll see what they do with it, because I feel like that's a lot harder to sell now than it was, back then. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah. So now we're gonna continue with Switch stuff, and the Switch got a new update. What was it? 2 days ago? 3 days ago?
Yeah, it
And-
was 2 days ago, I think.
yeah, and they did a lot of cool stuff to it. Nintendo Switch Online now has an icon on the home screen. You can now send screenshots to your phone, finally, and
That is so cool.
there is a trending tab on your friends list, so you can see the trends among your friends.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. There's a trending tab now, and you can see like.
So bad at my job. Wait, let me look. Wait, you keep talking.
Yeah, there's you can see what, like, all out of all your friends who's been playing like what, and right now it's most likely going to be Age of Calamity. It shows how many friends have been playing this, how many friends own this, and it just shows the trends among your friend list, and I find that really cool.
Oh, so you can judge them on their bad gaming taste.
Yes, exactly.
Yo, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yo, my friends are playing YouTube. Let's go. Oh, what
They're
the
watching
heck?
my content.
Wait.
But
That is pretty sweet.
yeah, I thought this was a cool update. However, there were still
Uh-oh.
there are
Oh,
still
boy.
no themes or folders, which makes me
I
sad.
mean,
Talk about. We have two themes. It's called light and dark.
listen. Here's my thing with themes. I think it'd be really cool. Don't know if I'd be super on board with it if it were to affect the performance of the Switch menu at all.
Yes,
As it
I
is,
agree with
it's
that.
very, very snappy.
I do
but
agree with that.
The introduction of themes onto the 3DS made things really clunky.
Did
So,
it? I didn't have it.
I-
I had a Majora's Mask theme and it didn't make it clunky for me, so I wasn't sure.
like maybe it's because I had themes and badges, but
Oh.
oh man, I missed the badge arcade. Frick,
It's
why'd I
the
say that?
badges. It's the badges. Every
It
time
could
I
be a
load up my
combination
3DS,
of
there's
both.
like so many badges.
Yeah.
Every
but,
icon was
um,
replaced with a cool badge.
Yeah.
See,
I had a Sonic Boom theme, like
Nice.
on video.
nice.
It was I think it was like a $1 or a free theme, and I got a Sonic Boom theme, and then I put I think it was Splatoon badges to take you to the eShop and stuff, and I was set to go. That's all I needed. I mean, they put themes on Switch. I'd pay $2 for them. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we need the badges. Those were a little. I mean, they were good. I used them. I went on that badge arcade every day for like a month at a time. But I hope we get themes. I think we're too far in to get themes yet.
Yeah, I think it's a lost cause.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get it until the next Switch. And I do think, like you said, Alec, I do think it's because they want to make the Switch menu UI as fast as possible. Because
Yeah.
it's even faster than the PS5 UI, and the PS5 UI is
Yeah.
already really quick. And
Yeah, dropping in and out is so nice on the Switch. And if there was anything to affect that, I feel like that would be a deal breaker for Nintendo.
yeah,
And I would agree
yeah.
for myself
so,
as well.
So hopefully for the next console, but I don't know if folders would impact it that much. It
Folders,
might.
yeah, I don't think so.
So
I would love
I'm
a folder.
curious. I'm curious.
I don't
as to
develop
why.
stuff, but I don't think it would.
Yeah. Also, I also do not. None of us are developers. If Ivan was here, then maybe he could answer that because Ivan will be a developer.
They kick out Ivan because of his horrific Animal Crossing comments he made.
No, stop. No, Ivan just couldn't make it today, unfortunately.
We
well.
took care of him.
care of it.
He'll never
Oh my
get
God.
out of Animal Crossing again. It belongs in Game of the Year.
We gave him those concrete shoes.
Out of here. But yeah. So I thought that the Switch update was really cool. Did any of you check out the Nintendo Switch Online icon? Like what's inside there?
I did, yeah.
did.
I
I
think it provides a much needed spotlight on what your Switch subscription actually gives you.
Mm-hmm.
Because before all this information was buried in the eShop.
Yeah. Bro, you said you didn't?
I still haven't updated my system.
Okay, it's really cool. So there's like there's a list where it encompasses both NES and SNES Online in there, so you can choose through the games, and if you click it, it actually gives you a
Oh, dope.
description of each game. I don't know if that's in each in the apps, but it gives you like an eShop description, like if you were to go on an actual listing, and you can launch it from there. And there's also another section where you can access all of your cloud saves at that time. You don't have to.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
And you
Yeah.
can see what's actually cloud saving, because I didn't know some of those titles were cloud saving until I opened up that tab.
Yeah. It's just really cool. Go ahead, Brian.
Okay. There's a description on NES Online, and SNES Online you just have to press plus, and you get
Oh.
details on like how many players the year released and description for it.
Okay.
Like
but
the
you-
Puyo Puyo that was only in Tetris. There's a really cool description for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The NES, not the NES, the Switch Online app shows it orders all the games by date, so you can see it's just really cool trivia in there. Yeah, it's just a really cool update. So
I'm down for quality of life stuff.
Hell yeah.
It's not the stuff I thought I needed, but it was really good. I would. Yeah, it's really good.
hmm
okay, I dropped some frames, but I'm back. Can you guys see me?
Mhm.
And hear me?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Uh-huh.
Just making sure, because I don't know if I froze at any point for you guys, but my stream disconnected for like 5 seconds.
All good.
Okay. All right.
I just want to see your handsome face.
Hey. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and answer probably 2 more questions right now, and before we go on to more topics. We're at the last few topics. Lou's asking what console we recommend for. Well, can you still see me? Because I'm losing frames again.
Yeah, I can see you.
I mean,
That's so weird. I
I
don't know why.
see,
I'm,
yeah.
I don't know why I'm dropping frames. I'm gonna.
It's
give
my
it a-
snow, isn't it?
No,
I was
it's
I
not
was
your
gonna say
snow.
it's the snow.
It's not the snow. I don't know why. I don't- it's so weird. I still dropping. Okay, like it goes from green then to red and now it's at green again. So before I answer it, I might need to restart the stream even though I don't want to. Okay. I'm been Christian. Oh my god. Okay.
It's always his fault somehow.
I think I'm okay. Hopefully I am. No, I'm dropping again. Okay. I think I'm gonna restart the stream. So let me go ahead and restart it now.